Now let's try to upload a new file. Click on choose file and choose the real file. Click on upload, and after some time we got 0. Why we have this 0? Also, once we click on this upload, there is no feedback that something is in process. So let's fix these two problems. First is when we click, we need the loading effect. Okay, so I will go to the upload, and here we have the fetch where we are uploading. Yep, we have this one, the form submission. So what we are going to do, we are going to create a simple use state, and it is called is loading, which is initially false. So I say set loading is going to be true here, and then when we have done everything correctly, then I can say it's false. So when we are having some loading effect, we are going to change the color of this text button. Okay, so how we can do that? We can give the dynamic class here. So when we have is loading to true, then we are going to give background as gray 400. Otherwise, background is going to be this one, which is the normal one, the darker. Okay, and also border, not border, it's outline none. See, one more time, reload this page, and this time I'm going to upload another file and click. Yep, it should be in uploading phase, and then we are having the result. Okay, one more thing we can do when we have the uploading, then we are not going to do anything. So if is loading is true, then we just going to return so that user cannot click once there is something uploading. So one more time, yes, one more time, I'm going to choose a new file, and choosing a new file, click, 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 but it's only going to upload once. Then next we need to remove this 0. Why we have this 0 first? So if you go here inside this batch detail.progress, initially there is no progress, so progress is undefined. Once we upload the file, we get the batch detail, and on that batch detail, if you go on the component upload, here we have the batch details. Here you can see we have a progress is 0. So in JavaScript, 0 and undefined are almost similar. So we actually need to say if batch.process is not equal to undefined, then show the progress bar. If batch.progress is really equal to undefined, that means not 0, just undefined, then show the form. So by doing that, you can see now we have this upload progress bar. Okay, so since we have tried to upload it 2 or 3 files, we will have lots of jobs in our table, which we really don't want. So I'm going to do one simple thing. I'm going to say PHP artisan migrate fresh. This is once again an alias I have created for PHP artisan migrate fresh. And then we have to run this queue worker, because now what we need, once we upload the file, we will get the progress bar, and we need to update the progress bar. Click, and as soon as it is done, we are having this progress bar. Now see, here it is processing the jobs. That means progress should increase, which is not increasing. So let's now fix this issue. How we can increase the value of this progress? We have already tried this thing previously with the use of use effect like this one, but we are going to take another different approach so that it will work for both cases, like when we upload a file or when we refresh. So see, when I refresh, it's giving me the form. Instead, I want to have the previous file upload progress. See, here, once we upload the file, we are doing lots of things. Setting the batch ID, batch details, we are fetching the batch details, which is only once. So we need to run this function called batch details after every interval, like 2 seconds or 3 seconds maybe. For that, I'm going to create a function, and this function is simply called update progress. Okay, and here I'm going to run this function called batch detail. But if we run the batch detail, we should provide this ID, because I'm going to remove the batch detail from here. So what happened, once we upload the file, we are not going to run this batch detail. We are not fetching any detail of the batch. Why? Because we are going to run this update progress from this use effect. So it is going to be like this. But when we are going to run this, only if we have the batch ID. But let's try this thing and see if it is working or not. So you can see once we have this, we are setting the batch ID. So when there is a change in the batch ID, then it should trigger this update progress, and update progress is going to trigger the batch detail, which is going to fetch the data. Let's now go here, and now it says batch detail is not a function. What? Okay, so it should be details actually. Okay, that's done. And now reload the page, and here you can see it's processing previous details. So I'm going to one more time clear everything and run the queue worker. Okay, so now we have to see we are getting the error. Why we are getting the error? Because as soon as the page load, this triggers, and since we don't have the batch ID, it's giving us the error. So we need to run this function. Yes, when there is a change in batch ID, but if batch ID is not equal to null, then only run this thing. Okay, one more time, reload, and this time it's not going to give any error. Instead, it's going to work fine. Click here, click on upload, and yeah, you can see it is now same. We have moved the triggering of this batch detail from then part of uploading the file to a use effect. One more time, recap. When we upload the file successfully, we get the batch detail. We are setting the batch ID. When there is a change in batch ID, we will check if the batch ID is really there, then update the progress. Update the progress means triggering batch detail, which is there. But we are stick with the same situation. We need to update it constantly. So it's now become easy, because here we say update the progress, so we can have a set interval, and setting the interval for 2 seconds, that means 2000 millisecond. And then I'm going to run this batch detail. That means this batch detail is going to run every 2 seconds. We are updating the progress every 2 seconds. So one more time, I need to clear the database, run the queue worker, and reload this page. Choose the file and clear the console, click on upload, and that's done. And after 2 seconds, you can see we are having very nice thing, like we are having the detail, and you can see the progress is updating. The progress bar is moving, filling, you can say. So this is really great, and we have done the part of really uploading the file with the progress bar. I don't want to have this ugly progress bar, so I want to change it and creating a progress bar with the use of Tailwind CSS. So I'm going to say if there is okay, so here first I'm going to create width of full and height of 4 and rounded large and shadow inner and let's say border also. So how it's going to look? Yeah, you can see something like this. And now we need another div which is going to be the inside of this, which is going to fill it. Okay, so how it's going to work? So inside that div, I need another div. This div is going to have a one more time class, but this should have a class blue of 700, and it's not having any thing because I need to say width of full. Still it's not there because maybe I need to give height of 4. Yes, now we need to make it like rounded also, and yeah, this is looking good. Okay, that's fine. So this is only going to fill the percentage level. So we can say width is going to be 50%. What about this one? If I do this, we have some error for where we have the error. Position 0. So if I remove the width, okay, so this should be the style actually. A style with width of 50%. Now try. Yeah, you can see now we have this 50%, but instead of 50 we need to say the real progress percentage. So batch comes here, so it should be like this percentage. Okay, now it's going to work. We will tackle that error. So it's 86 and it should increase, and that is happening because of multiple set interval we are having. So we need to take care about if progress is in, if something is in progress. So we need to check for the set interval also. Cool.